head of the US-led forces in Afghanistan has offered his condolences to the Afghan president after an airstrike hit a hospital run by Doctors Without Borders. At least 16 people were killed in the incident in Kunduz city. Doctors Without Borders has condemned the attack. The aid group insists it had provided the hospital coordinates to Afghan and US forces well in advance. The United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights called the airstrikes inexcusable and possibly even criminal. Nick Toxvig reports.
The attack began at 2 in the morning. Inside, more than 100 patients as well as 80 Doctors Without Borders staff. They described a terrifying sustained attack that continued for an hour and a half. The main operating theatre, the emergency room and other parts of the medical complex were all hit. Doctors Without Borders says several of their staff were killed and dozens injured. It says GPS coordinates for the facility had been given to American and Afghan officials as recently as a few days ago. In a statement they said, "We are deeply shocked by the attack, the killing of our staff and the heavy toll it has inflicted on healthcare in Kunduz. We urge all parties to respect the safety of health facilities and staff." Officials from the Afghan Interior Ministry said the hospital had been infiltrated by Taliban fighters.
10 to 15 terrorists were hiding in the hospital last night and they came and did attack. Well, they are killed, all of the terrorists were killed, but we also lost doctors. We will do everything to make sure that doctors are safe and they can do their jobs.
This was not confirmed by other sources, but the head of the US-led forces in Afghanistan issued an apology to the Afghan government. Earlier, NATO issued its own statement. US forces conducted an airstrike in Kunduz city against individuals threatening force. The strike may have resulted in collateral damage to a nearby medical facility. This incident is under investigation. In the past, collateral damage has referred to the accidental killing of civilians. There has been intense fighting in and around Kunduz after Taliban forces captured the city earlier this week. Afghan ground forces backed by NATO air power have been trying to regain control in the last few days. Nick Toxvig, Al Jazeera.